Guys, this next comic coming to the stage, one of our favorites. He just dropped by to do a guest set, but you can catch this guy almost anywhere in the country. Very funny guy. Put your hands together, please, for Mr. Beny Mena, everybody. Beny! 1, 2, 1, 2.
1, 2, Dr.
Keep it going for Rudy Moreno, everybody. Keep it going for Rudy Moreno. Yeah, man. Anybody here have kids, like around 2 to 4 years old? Anybody? No? Don't they say like the funniest things? They always make you laugh. I don't have a kid, man, because I wear condoms, but I have a nephew, man, Nathan, right? And he's 4 years old now. But you know, when he was like 2, you know, like two and a half, you know, we were potty training him and stuff. And how old's your kid? 2.5. You potty training him? What do you, like when he does it the right way, what do you say? You congratulate him by you're like, yeah, you did it, you do something right, you know, you gotta do that. So with Nathan, when we were pie training him, he was like, yeah, you did it, Nathan, you did it, give me 5. And he'd be like, yeah, give me 5, right? So right after he got potty trained, you know, me and him will have guys' day out. You know, I'll take him to go see a kid's movie, you know, walk the park, whatever. So one time I took him to a restaurant, we're eating, and he's like, I go pee, you know. So I'm like, okay, cool, thank you for telling me, let's go, come on. So we go to the bathroom, and I you know, unzip him whenever, and he's peeing. You know, I gotta lift him up though, because the urinal's high and shit, so I gotta make sure it don't drip on me and shit, right? So I'm holding him, you know, and then he's finished. He's like, I done. I said, okay, so I zip him up. And I'm like, damn, you know, I see him doing it. I'm like, I gotta go now too, right? So I put him in the wall behind me so I can pee. And as I'm peeing, some guy walks in the bathroom. I want to make sure my nephew's okay, right? So I turn around, he's gone. I don't know what the hell I look. He's right down there staring at me, right? He's staring at me, and I'm like, hey, Nathan, what are you doing? Don't look like, I see how you do. You know, he wants to see how, you know, little kids always want to do whatever you do, right? And I'm like, no, I see you can, you know, and I'm like, hold on, I'm almost done. He goes, take it, you know? So, you know, I got to translate and I zip up my zipper and everything, and he looks at me and goes, yeah, you did it, Beny, you did it. And he goes, give me 5. Right? And I'm like, you didn't wash your hands, you know? And then I look, and the guy next to me, he looks at me, and I look at him, I'm like, and he goes, way to go, little buddy. Why'd I go? You know, I can't say anything. I just looked at him. I'm like, I'm a big boy, you know? It was a trip, man. I love kids, though, man. I can't wait, man. But, you know, I either wear condoms or I do this, you know? Not yet, but I'm getting at that age where I want to have kids. You know, I just turned 35 2 weeks ago, so I'm at that age where, you know, but I don't have a girlfriend yet, you know, and so I'm like, fuck it. By the time I turn 36, if I don't have a girlfriend that doesn't look at getting married, you know, I'm gonna do the Latino thing. I'm getting some bitch pregnant, you know. So I want to be able to play with my kids. I don't want to be too old, you know what I'm saying? I don't want my kid to be like, let's go to the park. No, mijo. Take your other uncle and shit, you know. It's a trip, man. But it's hard, because like I said, I don't have a girlfriend. My girlfriend broke up with me. She called me cheap. Look, people, I'm not cheap. I'm broke. There's a difference. I want to do things for her, but I never had the money. She still looking at me like, Beny, I'm hungry. I would look her right back and I'm like, baby, me too. and I was in a 4-year relationship, man, and it was a trip because, you know, like a long-term relationship, she started nagging, you know, like she's always like, you know, how come we don't go to the club? How come we always go to the movies? And listen, ladies, I'm gonna tell you a secret. Sometimes guys, you know how you guys always go to, like, are you married, by the way? Girlfriend, is that your girlfriend? That's your baby's mama? How long has been together? 2 kids? How long has been together? Like a year and a half? 5 years? Somebody got it. All right. 5 years? All right. Like, you guys don't really go to a club anymore, do you? Oh, you do? Yeah, you guys get in a fight a lot, I bet. What the fuck were you looking at? Nothing. See, I was in a 4-year relationship, and, you know, we used to go out, but towards the end of the relationship, after 4 years, all we did was movies, dinner, maybe a comedy show. That's all we did. And she started bitching, like, how come we don't go to a club anymore? I want to go to a club. How come we don't go? I'm like, well, because I already met you. There's no need for me to go back, you know? That shit was expensive. I was trying to impress you, and you drink a lot. Fuck that shit. Movies all day long. That's it, you know? And sometimes, ladies, we pretend we don't like going to the movies because, like, fucking chick flick. I don't care. I'll watch anything because, you know, like, I tell you what, ladies, like, my girlfriend's like, you know what? If we go to the movies, fine. I'm going to pick the movie. And I let her pick anything she wanted. So I went to the movie one time, and she picked this movie called The Notebook. All right? See, look at some of the. See, you guys know I'm talking about some real chick flick, and I don't care. I love it. You know, ladies, we pretend we don't like it, but truth be told, we love that shit because it's the only times that men, especially in a long-term relationship, we're guaranteed for at least 2.5 hours, you will shut the fuck up. All right. So we love going to the movies, all right. And like I said, we were watching this movie called The Notebook, and I'm not gonna lie, that shit was good though, man. Nah, I was even like, this shit is beautiful, man. All right, because in the movie, the way this guy fell in love with the girl fell in love with the guy. I mean, it's a hell of a story. This guy built her a house. I'm like, fuck, he didn't look Mexican to me, you know? Because I thought he was a white boy, but he built a house. I'm like, no, it's Latino, cabrón, you know? And I was like, that's true love. That's amazing. When's that shit gonna happen to me, you know? That's how we want to fall in love, you know? Like it's a big thing. Like when you first, like, you know, because some couple, I hear some couples sometimes, oh, I love you. You know, when you say too much, it loses meaning. But the first time you say it, when you really mean it, it's amazing. Like, do you remember the first time you told her you loved her? You haven't said it yet, fucker? You said it though, right? All the time, right? But maybe the first time you mean something, right? Like it probably brought a tear to her eyes. Like, really, you love me? You know, it's a trip because I remember the first time, because there's 3 little words guys want to hear and 3 little words girls want to hear. Like, I remember the first time I told my girl I loved her, she was like, oh my God, I love you too, I love you too. And then she said those 3 words to me that made me want to cry. I said, baby, I love you. And she said, fine, I'll swallow. And I was like, yes! I love that. Hey, I'm Beny Mena, that's my time. Thank you very much.
Yeah. No, that's all I know. I could be a rapper if I wanted to. I speak English.